Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm in Port Dover, Ontario, and I'm going to show you 3 places in this video. First, I'm going to go through the museum here, and then I'm going to walk just a few blocks down along the harbor to the beach, show you what that looks like, and then I'm going to show you a waterfall that is just right out of town here. So come along with me. I think you'll enjoy this. They have one boat outside right alongside the building that looks like it has really seen its day. And also outside in this glass enclosure we have a steam engine, and here it says the name of it. This plaque tells about it, and this tells about why they wanted to have it displayed here. Well, let's go in the museum. So here are a few things they have in the museum. This tells about shipbuilding, and here's a bunch of tools. And here are some things that they dug up out of the graveyard. The ship graveyard. And this part of Lake Erie is kind of like the Devil's Quadrangle. And here's the story of one ship that sank, and there's a picture of it on the bottom of the lake right there. This is a really nice display of various artifacts from ships that sailed the lakes here, and some things kept in a chest. And this whole wall here has kind of an ancient map of this part of Canada, a model cannon, and some cannonballs. And here is a really old jigsaw. And you do have a few model ships like this one. This shows a bunch of stuff that people throw into the lake that the fish end up eating, and sometimes it actually kills them when they think all this stuff is food. Now, these are wooden floats that they put rope through, and you can see and they have more displays upstairs here. A lot of ducks along the wall encased in glass there, and a bunch of tools and things here. And here they have a mock-up of a control room of a ship. You see the wheel there and other devices. It's a compass. And I don't know what these other things are used for. That looks like for communications. There's the captain's desk. So this looks like you're really inside the control room of a ship. And looking out the window here, you can see this is right on the harbor. And here you can see the harbor going out to Lake Erie with a lighthouse there. And they do have a harbor walk here. So you can walk all the way down the harbor. out to the lighthouse. Well, that was interesting. Now I'm going to walk along the harbor over to see the beach. There's the ship control room right there. Right outside the museum. This could be a nice place for a picnic lunch. And on the harbor walk, they have several of these plaques to give you more information about the history of this area, from schooners to steam tugs. There's a big apartment complex there right along the harbor, and here it says they give scenic river tours, in case you're interested in that. This tells about the lighthouse. I've gone down the harbor walk here, pretty close to the entrance to the lighthouse. And right off to the right here is this monument dedicated to the commercial fishermen who have lost their lives on the lake. And here are some interesting buildings right along the harbor walk. And right past here is the beach. This is on a Wednesday at 11 a.m. and we got a pretty good crowd on the beach here. And conveniently, they have here a restaurant with an outdoor patio for eating and drinking. Nice shade trees here between the harbor and the beach. Looks like some pretty good sand. And there's somebody walking way out there, and you can see it is just between their ankles and their knees. And look how far out that person is. So it's all pretty shallow. And perfectly clear skies today. Nice day to go to the beach, I'd say. Well, I'm going to take off now and look for that waterfall. This is the Lynn River, just outside of town, the town of Port Dover. And there is the waterfall. It's a small one, but it's a nice wide waterfall covering the entire river. So I'd say that's worth coming to see. Must be a big rock there in the middle. Right there. There's a small parking area there right beside the bridge. You can walk down to see it here. Nice. Well folks, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments below. Good day folks.